This is not exactly poetry. I'm just gonna be telling a story about an event that happened in my life, which affected me a lot, and I would like to just share that with everyone, and just hope you like it too. So, it's a beautiful setting, and the classroom was filled with bubbling kids, and the energy was palpable. I go over the lines of the poem that I'm supposed to recite in front of my class in my head, again and again, very eager for my turn. When the teacher calls out my name, I almost jump out of my seat in excitement. But as I begin to introduce myself, something feels wrong. I'm trying my best to talk, but no words are coming out. It's like they're stuck in the back of my throat. My speech faltering, stuttering, stammering. And I could practically see the pity in their eyes and snickers in the corners of their mouth. Because apparently, what's more funny than someone who apparently forgot your own name? And I ran out of class. That night, after hours of crying, I finally fell asleep. And I dreamt of that competition. And in my dream, I finished my poem beautifully, and everyone applauded. I was determined to make that dream come true. I was determined to show everyone in my class. Just wait till they saw how amazing I was going to perform next time. As the next couple of years went by, I never let any opportunity pass me by. Any oration competition, any poem or debate, anything that remotely involved talking in front of people, I signed up for it. And even though my stutter had gradually reduced over the years, I wasn't satisfied until I had that prize. Because that was all I could see now, the prize. The physical form of me proving my worth to everyone. Every year, I dreamt of that same competition. Every year, I dreamt of that prize. And every year, I grew more disappointed. Until one day, when I was at this beach, and I noticed this small kid who couldn't even talk. And it's only when you see someone who's not having the things that you take for granted every day do you feel gratitude in your heart. And suddenly, my small stutter was not a problem anymore. I had the gift of a voice to stand up for myself with, a voice to sing with, and a voice to express myself with. And the things that I hadn't noticed about myself for so many years started dawning upon me. That I barely stuttered anymore. That I had the courage to walk in front of a room full of strangers and express myself. And the discipline I developed to practice every day. And many more qualities that I developed but failed to appreciate about myself because I was so preoccupied with what someone else thought of me a very long time ago. But when I went back to the next competition, this time, I wasn't focused on proving anyone wrong. And I didn't feel the need to prove my worth, and I didn't have to. For the first time, I actually stayed in the moment, enjoyed what I was expressing. And for the first time, I actually noticed everyone around me. And there were no pitying faces or snickering looks this time, but actual admiration for the person that I'd become. And that's when I realized the past couple of years, I'd been talking to an invisible audience. People who only existed in my mind from a memory from a very long time ago. A memory which I was the only person keeping alive. Growing up the way we do, no matter how unique each of us are, certain experiences are very common to all of us. Losing friends, outgoing people from our childhood, or getting betrayed by people that we trusted the most. No matter how cliche these experiences might sound to one, we can't deny that each one of them had a significant impact on us. After going through some of these myself in my adulthood, I noticed this dark cloud inside of me, urging me to prove my value to those who hurt me. And that's when I thought of this melody. When the familiarity of this emotion came rushing back to me. We often get so enraptured in what other people think and about getting them back, or proving our worth to those who hurt us. It's easy to lose yourself in this war. But doing something just to prove something to someone that hurt you adds only more power to them and not you. Never lose yourself trying to prove a memory wrong. Sometimes you have to let go and understand that you're the only person keeping a memory alive. And always remember that you are a unique person who holds an unbelievable amount of value that no one can take away from you. Thank you.